Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Gakpo. Looking for the run. Wirtz. Wirtz had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the throw. Palmer. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Wirtz. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer shapes to shoot! McAllister, who's looking wide.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Fofana gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
João Pedro is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Kerkez. For Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Cucurella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Mohamed Salah. He is through here! Well, that pass isn't the best. Wirtz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's picked his way, he gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Gravenberg. Salah. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. And it's Fernandes. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Palmer. Kerkez spots it and intercepts. And it's McAllister. Kerkez. Fofana does well to get it back. Pedro Neto. He's got away. Takes a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Fofana. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Caicedo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Oh, good taken. He's had a shot! Gravenberg. That has been slung wide. And he lines up and up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Ekitike. Now it's Wirtz. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That was travelling. Good take, and is he in? Caicedo.
The attendance for this match was 96,800.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out towards the right wing. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Kerkez. It's a promising position. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Fernandes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway, aimed beyond the defence. Pedro Neto, who does have an assist to his name. And that's gone loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Chelsea still ahead by the game's only goal. Nicely spread. McAllister, played out to the right. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Gravenberch. And Konate, very much into the last knockings. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. That is good strength. Oh, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
So here comes the substitution. Isak getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Kerkez. And it's Gravenberch. Chiesa. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Goes for it! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Palmer, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
From parking outside this stadium.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.